Once upon a time, there was a lovely girl named JURGA. She was adored by everyone in her village for her sweet and caring nature, especially the village dog, called Hound, who she would throw sticks for and take for walks. But one day, everything changed. JURGA was walking with Hound through the forest when she stumbled upon an old Viking helmet. Being the curious girl she was, she decided to try the helmet on. Little did she know the helmet was cursed and gave JURGA great power, but at the same time it transformed her into a nasty, mean Viking. Of course, JURGA had no idea about the change that had come over her and cried out, "I'm Jurgen!" She kicked Hound and strode back to the village. Everyone was shocked by the change of demeanor. She had gone from being a kind and caring girl to being a nasty, sarcastic, aggressive Viking. JURGA's friends tried to talk to her and ask her what had happened, but all Jurgen did was tell them to call her Jurgen. And then she would steal their stuff and play nasty tricks on them. Jurgen was the Viking from hell and there was no going back. The villagers were terrified of Jurgen. They tried to avoid him at all costs, but Jurgen didn't care. He went around the village yelling at people, telling terrible lies and scaring the little ones. The villagers had enough. They decided to take matters into their own hands, so they boycotted Jurgen and hid all his treasures. So that he couldn't steal from them, Jurgen took it out on Hound and stole his bone. Hound, who had been very sad by the change that had come over his friend, wasn't going to stand for this. He ran up to Jurgen and bit him on the ankle, making him drop his bone. Jurgen was shocked and went to kick Hound as he grabbed his bone back, but he lost his footing and fell over. Suddenly, the cursed Viking helmet fell off his head. Dazed, Jurgen looked around confused and disoriented. Hound ran to her and licked her face. She hugged him, but she had no idea what had happened, and when the villagers told her about the nasty Viking behavior, she was mortified. She apologized to everyone and promised to make it up to them, returning all the stuff she had stolen, plus her own treasures. From that day on, JURGA was back to her old generous self. She had learned her lesson and would never try on a strange Viking helmet again. The villagers were happy to have her sweet JURGA back, and they promised to give Hound all the bones he could manage. That Viking helmet is still around, so be careful, and make sure that power doesn't go over to your head.